Hello friends, welcome to Educate Academy. My name is C. Raj Kakwani and today we will be learning the difference between direct tax and indirect tax. So friends, direct tax is something which is charged directly on the income of taxpayer. Meaning thereby, if you are a person earning salary, then certain portion of the salary must be paid directly to the government. Say for example, you are a businessman, then certain portion of your net profits must be paid directly to the government in the form of taxes. Now let us understand what is indirect tax. Friends, indirect tax is something which is charged on supply of goods and services. Say for example, you are a supplier of goods, right? Say for example, you are supplying a machinery worth rupees 1 lakh. So this is the basic value of machinery. On this value, you will charge tax. Say suppose 10,000 rupees. And the total amount collected by you comes to 1,10,000 rupees. So out of this 1,10,000 rupees, 1 lakh is your income, whereas 10,000 is the tax you have collected on behalf of the government from your consumer. So this tax will be paid by you directly to the government. So this is how indirect tax works. You are paying nothing out of your own pocket to the government, but you are collecting tax from the consumer on the goods sold by you. You are keeping the basic amount with yourself, whereas the tax amount collected by you will go directly to the government. Fine. So this is how the system of indirect tax works. Let us have a look at one more difference. So friends, what happens in direct tax is burden of direct tax cannot be shifted. Meaning thereby you have to pay direct tax out of your own income, your own pocket. You cannot shift the burden. Means you cannot ask someone else to pay tax on your own behalf. Whereas in case of indirect tax, when you supply goods or when you supply services, you collect the basic amount plus you ask your customer to pay the taxes, and that taxes will be paid by you to the government. Let's see an example. For example, you have made sales of worth rupees 5 lakh. You made a purchase worth rupees 1 lakh. Your direct expense comes to 50,000, meaning thereby your gross profit will be 3,50,000, right? Let's say you incurred indirect expenses worth rupees 1,50,000 and your net profit comes to 2 lakh rupees. So whatever tax you are paying on this net profit, say suppose tax rate is 10%. So 20,000 rupees you have to pay tax to the government. You cannot shift the burden, and these tax you have to pay out of your own pocket. Whereas in case of indirect tax, on this basic value of 5 lakh, and say suppose tax rate is 5%, then tax amount would come to 25,000 rupees and you will collect a total amount of 5,25,000 from your customer, out of which 25,000 will be paid directly to the government. Fine. So what happens in direct tax is you are paying tax directly from your own pocket, whereas in case of indirect tax, you are collecting basic amount plus tax from your customer and paying that tax to the government. फ्रेंड्स, कहने का मतलब ये है कि इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स में आपकी अपनी जेब से कोई पैसा नहीं जाता है, आप कस्टमर से पैसा कलेक्ट करते हैं और गवर्नमेंट को पे करते हैं। जबकि डायरेक्ट टैक्स के केस में आपने जो पैसा कमाया उसका कुछ प्रतिशत आपको सरकार को देना होता है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टैक्सेस। उस टैक्स का बर्डन आप शिफ्ट नहीं कर सकते, उस टैक्स का बर्डन आपको खुद को बेयर करना होता है। सो लेट अस हैव अ लुक एट थर्ड डिफरेंस। So direct tax is progressive in nature, meaning thereby the more you earn, the more tax you have to pay to the government. फ्रेंड्स, डायरेक्ट टैक्स के केस में क्या होता है, जितना आप ज्यादा कमाएंगे उतना ज्यादा आपको गवर्नमेंट को टैक्स पे करना पड़ेगा. उसको हम कहते हैं प्रोग्रेसिव इन नेचर, मतलब जो ज्यादा कमाएगा वो ज्यादा टैक्स पे करेगा. Whereas what happens in case of indirect taxes, it is regressive in nature. The tax remains same irrespective of your income. Let's say for an example, you purchased Swift worth rupees 8 lakh और इस पे आपको टैक्स पे करना पड़ा, let's say suppose 80,000 and you paid 8,80,000 to the seller. ये 80,000 आपने क्या पे किया, टैक्स. 8 लाख आपने क्या पे किया, बेसिक वैल्यू. ठीक है, तो फ्रेंड्स इस केस में मैं एज अ कस्टमर बात कर रहा हूं. इससे पहले मैंने जो आपको एग्जांपल दिया था इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स का, उसमें मैं एज अ सप्लायर बात कर रहा था. ठीक है, तो अगर मैं सप्लायर हूं तो मैं अपने कस्टमर से कलेक्ट करूंगा टैक्स और पे कर दूंगा गवर्नमेंट को. तो इस केस में सप्लायर 80,000 कलेक्ट करेगा कस्टमर से और इस 80,000 को गवर्नमेंट को पे कर देगा. ठीक है, तो मान लीजिए कस्टमर कौन है, आप. ठीक है, तो आप पे टैक्स का बर्डन कितना आया, यू बीइंग अ कस्टमर आप पे टैक्स का बर्डन आया 80,000 रुपीज. ठीक है, अब मान लीजिए मुकेश अंबानी सर स्विफ्ट खरीदने गए, तो उनको भी स्विफ्ट कितने में पड़ेगी, 8 लाख प्लस 80,000 he will pay in the form of taxes and total amount comes to 8,80,000. तो फ्रेंड्स इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स के केस में क्या होता है, चाहे आप गुड्स खरीदें चाहे मुकेश अंबानी गुड्स खरीदें, दोनों केस में दोनों को सेम अमाउंट का टैक्स पे करना पड़ेगा. Whereas in case of direct tax, say suppose your income is 10 lakh rupees and say suppose 10% is the tax rate. So you will end up paying rupees 1 lakh to the government in the form of taxes. For example, Mr. Mukesh Ambani is earning rupees 1 crore. So the tax amount that he will be required to pay to the government is 10 lakh rupees, that is 10% of 1 crore if tax rate is 10%. तो डायरेक्ट टैक्स में क्या है, जिसने ज्यादा कमाया उसने ज्यादा टैक्स पे किया. Whereas इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स में कैसा है, इट इज रिग्रेसिव इन नेचर. The tax paid by you on purchase of car and the tax paid by Mr. Ambani on purchase of car remains same and it does not change based on the income. Right? ऐसा क्यों है? Because indirect tax is charged on supply of goods and services, whereas direct tax is something which is charged on the income of the taxpayer. So friends, this was all from the today's session. In the next session, we'll be starting with our core topic, that is goods and service tax. So see you in the next session.